Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
When I'm not working, I do some hunting, some fishing. It's very relaxing to be out in nature, away from everybody and the fast pace of this job and the fast pace of life in general, and decompress and de-stress and pretty much get away from everything. We got a report from an anonymous complainant saying that our shooting suspect from this past Sunday night was walking down the street, possibly going to this corner store. So I'm gonna try to make contact with him. He's got 2 felony active warrants right now. One for aggravated battery and the other one for aggravated assault, I believe. So we're gonna pull in here and see if we can find him. 97 Hillsborough. Hey, is that him right there? Is that him right there?
That's a great take.
Hey, he's running. What's his name? Is he running?
He's in the bar. He's in the bar. There's no way. One way in and one way out.
Or he just ran in the bar. Move, 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 move. Move! Move! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Now! Hold him! Oh, I got him! I got him!
What you got me for?
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Got you, son.
What?
You know what for? You got any weapons?
Nope.
You sure about that?
Yes, sir.
Not tonight?
Oh, never had a weapon.
Yeah, okay. Roll over. Checking for weapons.
I ain't got nothing, sir.
Okay. Don't move. Is that him?
Let me see. What's up, man? We've been looking for you. What you looking for me for?
You know what for. Check him good, man.
Check him real good. Hey, sir.
What, man?
I'm done resistance. I ain't
Okay.
going nowhere.
All right.
Just, can I sit up?
We'll work that out. We'll work that out in a second, bro. You shouldn't have resisted me. You won't be in the situation you're in right now. All right?
Are you good over there with them?
Here, let me undo his belt.
Hold still. Hold still. My wrist.
Hold on.
Still.
We gotta pull your pants up, then we'll sit you up. All right, you ready?
Your feet. Your feet.
1, 2.
Somebody grab my other shoulder.
1, 2, 3. I got his cell phone here.
Got 2 phones.
All right.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put him in your car.
Sure. What am I going to jail for?
You got 2 warrants, man.
For what?
2 warrants. We'll let you know what they are. Probably ag assault and ag bat, or 2 ag assaults. Lean up against that car.
Sure, why?
All right, he's good.
Go ahead and have a seat inside. We'll get some air going for you. You see him outside over there, you get more air.
Once he saw us, he dipped back into the bar. I come out with my gun, chasing him. He comes over there. The bouncers are like standing in his way. He pushes his way through the bouncers, comes out the side, and I hear him yelling. He's running. I come out, chase him, tell him to get on the ground. Finally, he complied. He got on the ground.
Yeah. He knew he had nowhere to go.
Yeah, he knew he wasn't going to outrun us. It's good to get him off the street, man. He's a danger to society. He was involved in a shooting. Allegedly shot out the driver's side window of a vehicle, of his ex-girlfriend's vehicle, and then got into a mini shootout on the street, in the middle of the street. We responded. By the time we got there, he was already gone. We've been trying to find him all weekend, and Thank God for a citizen that saw him walking down the street and coming to this club. They identified him, and we were able to get up here and grab him.
That all can go with him. Here's his money and shoes.
2 cell phones.
You know what? Let's impound those.
Yeah.
Because there
might be some evidence on there.
Might be involved with this.
Well, there might be some evidence.
Let's impound this as evidence.
Might be some evidence with text messages to his ex-girlfriend.
Exactly. Okay.
You saw us over there at the store, right? You saw us at the store because then you ducked back into the club. You were running through the club. I was chasing you.
Chasing through the club?
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, I'm positive. Because you came out and looked. You came out and looked at me. Went back into the club. The bouncers were over there at the corner door. I had to get them out of the way. I was running through the club with my gun drawn.
Through the club with your gun?
Yeah. Because of what happened the other night.
What happened the other night?
For the reason you got your arrest warrants. You know why? You know why you're arrested right now. Then you dip out on the side door over here. My other deputy's telling you to get on the ground. You take off running.
He mad I burned him because he had.
Nah, you didn't burn him, man.
He ain't intimidated me though. With that gun, talking about get on the ground. He sounds soft.
You think he's soft?
Yeah, he sounded soft.
You thought he was soft? I'll make sure I tell him.
He done got me before. He know.
Not this deputy. That was the other deputy, not him.
The Hispanic.
Yeah, the Hispanic guy.
Yeah,
so how come you? So if you weren't intimidated, why'd you get on the ground? Because I was about to catch you.
You was about to catch me?
Yeah, I had to get through I had to get through all the bouncers.
You was slow man.
Nah, man.
You were fast then.
Yeah.
I see.
Listen, regardless of how it went down, it's better to answer for this stuff now instead of keep running, right?
Don't jump on me though.
Good luck, man.
Don't jump on me though.
I just called the victim.
They can sleep good tonight.
Yeah, because they've apparently been on edge, thinking he's going to come back and finish the job. And her brother was pretty sure he was going to come back and shoot up the house. So she was very, very relieved to hear that he's in custody. So
hopefully his bond will be high enough to where he don't have the cash to get out and come do harm or take retribution on his ex-girlfriend's family.
Absolutely.
Corpus is kind of a medium to large size town. It's not as busy as a Houston or San Antonio. People here are very nice, very hospitable, not so much of a rat race. For the most part, you know, the citizens here are very appreciative of the work we do out here, and they'll let you know it. We're gonna check behind this restaurant here. It's pretty late. Most of these businesses are closed. I like to make a habit of checking behind the businesses in the alleyways and the parking lots, make sure there's nobody hanging out here that shouldn't be here this late at night. Yeah, there's a car here parked up by the fence. Time is 7:25. Just gonna stop and see what they're doing out there.
325. Try and come back to residence. Door's locked in the front door.
Charlie 321. How you doing?
Great, how are you?
What are you doing back here?
My boyfriend and I got into a fight. I just left the house right now.
You just left the house. Is there anybody else in here with you?
No.
Okay. All right. So you just left the house, and what are you doing in the parking lot here?
I was using the phone. I didn't want to, I was kind of upset, so I stopped to use my cell phone.
Okay. Okay. The reason I stopped you because you're in the parking lot of a business that's closed.
Yeah, I didn't want to be driving on the phone because I was kind of upset, but I'm going to grab something to eat at Taco Bell right here.
Okay. And do me a favor, you turn your car off for me, please.
Sure.
Yeah, you have a license?
Yes, sir.
Can I see that, please?
Yes, sir.
Where do you live?
Off duty, sir.
Okay. What brings you to this parking lot? Why are you here?
Because this is the first place I came to stop.
And where were you fighting with your boyfriend at?
At my house.
On Doty?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's quite a ways from Doty.
Yeah, it's just the first place I could pull into.
Is this car registered to you?
Yes, sir.
Do you have insurance on it?
Actually,
Can I see that, please?
right here. Oh, as a matter of fact, it's right here. Full coverage.
Okay. I'll be right back with you, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm just going to run her check for warrants. She seemed a little bit nervous. Her hand was shaking a little bit. You know, maybe the police make her nervous. I don't know, but don't have a whole lot on her other than the fact that she's in this parking lot. And it's closed right now. Step on out of the vehicle for me, please.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been arrested for anything?
Yes, sir.
For what?
The last time we got into a fight.
You ever been arrested for drugs?
No, sir.
You wouldn't be back here doing drugs back here, would you?
No, sir.
Do me a favor and just stand by right there, please.
Yes,
If you want to have a seat on your bumper, you can have a seat. So you've never been arrested for anything at all? Just an
The last
assault?
time- well, it wasn't assault. I think it was just domestic violence.
Okay, well, that would be an assault. If you got
Yes,
arrested,
sir.
it'd probably assault. How long ago was that?
I guess last year. We've been together almost on and off for 5 years.
Okay, was there anything physical tonight between you and him?
No, sir. I took off before anything could happen.
Okay. And so that's the only time you ever been arrested?
Yes, sir.
You're not on probation or anything for that?
No, sir.
Let me ask you a question, Terry. I just want you to be honest with me. Do you do drugs?
No, sir.
You don't smoke any pot?
No, sir.
Nothing at all?
No, sir.
Let me see your arms. The reason I ask is because the story you're giving me that you pulled over just to use your cell phone, I mean, this parking lot is kind of way out of the way. You know what I mean? There are plenty of other parking lots up and down Everhart you could have pulled over to use the phone. You kind of have to look for this one.
410 of 80 is showing positive or terroristic threats. The bond is $500.
Did you get arrested maybe for terroristic threats?
Yeah, they contacted me today. I'm supposed to go out to the precinct in the Bluff tomorrow to go speak with a lieutenant.
Okay. Terry, are there any drugs in your car?
No, sir.
Mind if I take a look?
I do mind.
You do mind? Okay.
Social, so we can confirm it that
Okay,
way.
well, that's fine, Terry, because right now my dispatcher's telling me you have a warrant through Nueces County for terroristic threats. So go ahead and put your hand behind your back.
Okay.
Why is it you don't want me to look in your car?
I just don't.
Are there drugs in there, Terry?
No, sir.
Sure about that?
I'm positive.
So I'm going to impound your car. I'm going to take a look. Okay, so if there are, just let me know now and we can stop playing this game, okay?
No, sir, there's not.
Okay.
Charlie 450, you're alive.
It's going to be 29 through Nueces County. There you go. There we go. Some marijuana on the floorboard. That's pretty much in plain view. That's not very much personal use stuff. Very tightly packed. My guess is she's probably going to just park back here and smoke a joint. She probably did have an argument with her boyfriend and stressed out, and that's how she's going to handle it. Unfortunately, it's illegal. Hey, Terry.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I've got your purse here with your cell phones and your wallet. It's going to go with you. It's your property, okay?
Because I don't know anybody's number. They're all
Okay. I asked you earlier if you had any drugs, okay? And right there on the passenger floorboard, there's a clear plastic baggie with some marijuana on it. Some of the marijuana, the bag was open, it was spilled out.
I left in such a blaze of glory. Like, you know, like I said, I got out, and this was the first spot I could get to calm down and use the phone. I thought it was the right thing to do, to pull over and use the phone, but...
Okay. You weren't back here maybe wanting to smoke a little weed?
No.
To calm yourself down?
I just left. I had grabbed all my together, and I got over here, and this was the first place I could pull in to use the phone. I didn't think nothing about it.
Okay.
I just thought, you know, I was upset, and I said, I need to use the phone, so I pulled over. I didn't want to be driving like that.
Well, who put the weed in your car?
I guess it was already in there when I left.
Who else uses your car?
Well, my boyfriend and his friend use the car all the time.
So you're telling me that there's a chance that this is his weed?
I don't know whose weed it is.
Okay. Do you smoke weed?
No,
Not every once in a while?
never,
Never.
never.
Terry, you're in sole custody of that car. It's sitting on the passenger floorboard in plain view. You're going to be charged with possession of marijuana as well.
My career in law enforcement, when I decided that that's really what I wanted to do, you know, was when I started meeting a lot of my dad's friends who were police officers that he used to work with. He was an officer for a while in Tyler, Texas. And I just saw the way those guys got along and, you know, listening to his stories, and it just seemed like a really good thing to get into.
321, probably 430.
We got a call at an intersection straight ahead up here that there's a couple of juveniles possibly spray painting electrical box, actually tagging. So we're gonna go up here and see if we can find them. Hopefully catch them actually in the act doing the criminal mischief. This area we do get a lot of graffiti, a lot of tagging.
Charlie 440, Charlie 460, showing 152, 18, get ready for a burglary alarm.
When I got one subject running towards Hamlet. Stop! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Straight down! Put your hands right behind your back!
One of the subject running in the area of McCardle and Hamlet towards Hamlet Middle School. Hold on, Patrol 30.
Did you let my mom know I'm going to jail?
21, he's in custody. Why are you running?
Huh?
Why are you running?
Because I'm trying to find a place to
10-4, give me a
stay.
unit with a cage. Trying to find what?
A place to stay tonight. I ain't got nowhere to go.
You breaking in that building?
No, sir.
What are you doing over in that building?
There's a mattress in there that I was trying to lay down on.
So you're breaking in that building. Does that building belong to you?
No, sir.
You trespassing in that building?
Okay.
Yes or no?
I'm sorry. Yes, sir. I don't belong in there. I'm sorry. I didn't know where to go, sir. I'm going to jail, aren't I?
We're gonna figure out that here in a minute, buddy, okay?
Okay, I'm on probation, though.
Why are you on probation?
For stealing.
Stealing what?
For theft. I mean, not theft. Burglary habitation.
Burglary?
Yes, sir.
Kind of the same thing you might be doing tonight?
I'm not burglarizing there, sir.
Then why would you run from me?
I'm so sorry, sir.
What kind of pills you got in your back pocket there,
Those
guy?
are my medication. My wife only gave me a couple of them because she kicked me out.
Well, usually with your medication, you have some kind of prescription bottle with you, guy.
I know. I tried telling her that, but she took them. She kept them with her.
Okay. Stand up. Come on.
Can you let my mom know that?
Let's go straight out here. You need to have a seat in the back of this car.
Okay.
Where's your mom live at?
Right here, where that guy's at. That's my little brother.
Let me ask you something real honestly.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Are you on parole or probation right now?
Probation.
And you're on probation for the burglary?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about your weapons charge? What was that about?
I did my time. I had brass knuckles. I was holding them for my brother. But
Holding
they got
for your
me,
brother?
Yeah, but they got me for prohibited weapon. So I went to go do a month in there.
Okay.
And they dismissed the same time served.
Okay. I don't have any graffiti over here, which is mainly what I was looking for. And basically what you're looking at is evading detention, okay?
Yes, sir.
And possession of a dangerous drug for those pills that you got on you right now.
They're my prescriptions, sir.
Well, if they're your prescriptions, that's something that you're going to have to genuinely prove in court. Because right now I've got you with a baggie of pills wrapped up in a sandwich bag, okay?
Is there any? Okay, is there any?
Well, just listen to me, Gilbert, okay? That's commonly how street drugs are packaged and held, okay? Get people that have legitimate uses for prescription medication. They keep them in their bottles and they keep all that stuff with them and they keep their paperwork straight, okay? They don't just carry them around in a sandwich bag wrapped up and stuffed in their
Try
pocket.
to tell that to my wife because she don't believe me.
Where's your wife at right now?
She's at home.
Okay, why are you not at home with your wife,
Because
partner?
we had got separated.
Mm-hmm.
And she don't want me there. She said if I go there, she's going to call the cops on me.
Okay, where do you live at?
Right now I'm trying to find a place.
Find a place.
My mom don't want me here. I don't know where to go. And that's why I was in there to see if I could sleep.
All right.
So where am I? Wow, I'm going to jail?
Yeah, you're going to go to jail.
For how long?
Okay. Well, you'll get to see a judge and you'll get to get a bond, okay? But you know you did wrong when you saw me and you took off from me.
Yeah.
You know you did wrong, okay? That's not how you react when you see the police, okay? I'm not out here to hurt people. I'm not out here to scare the public, okay?
I don't do none of those though.
No.
You saw I ain't got nothing on me.
You got some pills on you tonight.
That's the only thing, but they're my prescription, sir.
Okay. All right, well, just sit tight for me, Gilbert, okay? All right. Hey, I just need to talk to Mom. That's fine. If he genuinely was kicked out of his home, could he come to you to find somewhere to stay for the night? Because he tells me his family lives. I just don't understand why he wants to come in here and sleep in a field,
because
in a shack, when he could maybe come to you.
No, the reason I don't want him coming over here.
Yes, ma'am.
He's taken my daughter's MP3 player.
Okay, so he's stolen from you guys before?
Yeah.
Why does he steal? Why does he have a theft problem?
I don't know why he does that.
Okay.
I don't know, but I don't want the laws here. I'm staying there back at my sister's house.
Mhm.
I'm paying rent.
Okay.
I don't want no problems with the law.
Okay.
I just got off the phone with his wife, and his wife wants to know too.
Where he's at or what's going on?
What's going on? Because I told her they got him in the police car.
Yeah,
And
well,
she says,
you can let her. He's going to go to jail for running from me, and then he also got some thing, like I said, some things that were found in his possession that are illegal that he's going to be charged with also. Once he gets a bond set, if his wife or whoever's willing to come set a bond for him, that that's up to her. She'll be able to do so. Okay. All right. I appreciate your time. All right. Thank you. Okay. Here's the deal, man. I talked to Mom. Okay. She understands what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
She honestly doesn't understand what you're doing over here either. She doesn't understand why you would run from me like that, okay? She's going to let your wife know what's going on tonight and why you're going to jail while you're being arrested, okay?
Okay, what is that, sir?
I explain it to you. It's going to be for the evading.
Okay, I got a question. Okay, if I can get a hold of my wife and tell my wife to bring my pills bottle to the account to downtown, would I drop that charge?
That can be done later on, sure.
Okay.
Okay. But you understand right now, just having random pills wrapped up in a sandwich bag, jammed in your back pocket, just doesn't cut it. Okay.
But see, I know that. Try telling that to her.
She's gonna get a hold of your wife. Your wife's probably gonna be willing to come down there and post a bond for you and get you out. Okay. And then you guys can patch whatever kind of problems you guys are having, and then hopefully you can handle this little setback also. Just hope you learned something. All right.
Thank you.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. 2514 transmit on tag 2.
The top 11 sing for your vote. The X Factor, live this.
What you gonna do when Sheriff Johnson come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I've been here 14 years, and like they always say, there's always something different. Every call you work is some variation of something you've already done, but the players are always a little bit different. The dynamics are a little bit different, and it always just makes for a pretty exciting shift. So we're pulling up to a disturbance at one of the gas stations here.
The play driver is intoxicated, no white, older with white t-shirt, black shorts.
Looks like some kind of disturbance between the guy and this white Escalade here. He's just getting ready to try and take off.
734
Easy, buddy. 363 on one rush.
363.
I'm in a vehicle pursuit with your Escalade, a suspect DWI. He's all over the road in front of me. We're going southbound on Scenic, approaching Battlefield.
Clear, southbound on Scenic, approaching Battlefield.
326, it's going to be the plate you gave out, David 5. I'm not clear on the last three. We're north of Battlefield. We're at 40 right now. Eastbound on Sunshine by SDS.
Clear, eastbound on Battlefield by SDS.
Affirmative. If someone else can take over the radio.
I said okay. Look, I'm complying, sir. I'm complying.
Sir, give him a siren, man. Give him a siren.
I'm complying.
John.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I know.
315.
Everything's fine.
I know.
Just hang on,
yes, sir.
man.
That's why I pulled over. You did not have
You
to.
didn't pull over.
I know I didn't, but eventually I pulled over and you still spiked me. That's why people don't pull over.
John, take a break.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to talk to you here in just a second.
Yes, sir.
Roll over on the other side.
Yes, sir. Those guys jumped me and come and go.
Okay, man.
And you stop. I know. I'm just telling y'all. I want to tell my story. Look at my knee. That ain't from you all. A black guy and a white guy jumped me and come and go. I tried to pull out, and I think you were the officer in that car, but whoever's in that car pulled up and stopped me. Okay. See, you don't want
Will you move these cars so we can open this back up?
Yeah, but I stopped, sir. For the record, did I stop?
You stopped after I stopped you.
Go ahead and stick him in the car. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Easy, Sean.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. I got easy, Sean. Come on, man. I stopped, bud. Hey, I'm sorry I got y'all out here, man.
All right, man.
No, I really am. That's what you're trying to do. I'm sorry. But those guys did beat me up.
Wow.
They jumped me. I got scared. Look at me. Did you hit me in that right side of the head?
Sit down,
Right.
Sean.
They did.
Sit down.
Look at my right head, sir.
Okay.
I started trying to get gas, and this white guy started talking to me. And I'm a fighter, and I turn around. I don't take from nobody. And this is one of my faults. And I'm guilty as charged. I started talking to him. Next thing I know, this big old next dude gets out. I don't back down for nobody. I still talk. They jumped me.
What were they saying?
Look at me.
What
man.
were they saying?
They were saying, we're going to kill you. Who the you think you are? They jumped me. Look at my head. I know you didn't do this to me. I pulled over.
Okay.
I pulled over. I got beat the up.
Okay.
I was pissed because I got beat up. I'm a fighter. I don't get beat up.
How long did the fight last?
About 13 seconds, man.
Did the clerk see it?
Yeah, everybody saw it.
What'd the clerk
they
say?
beat the out of me.
Okay, what'd the clerk say?
He was calling the police. And I saw you and I knew I had a driving while I rope, and you pulled right in front of my truck and I panicked. Two dudes beat the.
Why did you run when you saw me, Sean?
Because I got 2 felony assaults back in the late 90s. I'm 36, back in the late 90s.
Are you on paper?
No, I'm not on probation or parole. But I thought you would think if I got out and said, man, these guys jumped me, and you spent alcohol on me, you'd go, oh, this guy jumped these guys because I'm bigger.
Well, that's not the way I'm looking at it, okay? I mean...
Well, not now, because I'm telling you the facts. I'm telling you right up, I'm drinking.
Okay, okay.
But those dudes jumped my ass.
What
They
kind
beat,
of
look at
alcohol?
my head.
Okay, man, I know. You told me
I know,
that.
you don't care they beat my ass.
I do care, Sean.
No, you don't. Because I ran from you. You don't care
Hold
about
on a
them.
minute.
I know.
Hold on a minute.
I know.
He stopped in traffic. He got out and laid down and just went straight into telling us how he was the victim of this assault up there. So, I don't know. I'll see what 315's got, and we'll go up there and check it out.
Okay, he's still up there with the victim / witness, so. All right, let me know.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
The other officers went up there to the gas station. They spoke to the other 2 suspects. One of them has a dislocated shoulder, went to the hospital. The other one was interviewed and released here at the scene, though. Just going to pull up and see if the clerk here witnessed anything. Basically try and figure out if our guy was telling us the truth or not. How are you?
Pretty good.
Can you tell me what happened?
The older gentleman pulled his Escalade in behind the Buick and was beating up the younger adult, yelling, screaming, hollering. He looked like he had been drinking.
You remember what he was saying, screaming?
Just everything under the sun, cussing.
Was he threatening the guy?
No, just about everything. My fear was he had a weapon.
What were the other 2 guys saying back to him?
Nothing really. They said, dude, leave us alone, move your SUV so we can get out, leave.
Okay. Based off what the other officers are saying, the witnesses are telling them, and the clerk that we just talked to, it sounds to us like our guy was the suspect in an assault on this thing, and that the DWI portion of it's going to just be secondary. So it looks like we're going to go 2nd degree assault, put a hold on him, let CIS have it. So he should have just stayed at home tonight.
Precinct 1, it's 110 square miles. We got everything. The rough city streets, the rural trailer parks, neighborhoods in here that are $1 million houses. It's like going to a different side of the world when you go into another beat. It makes you versatile in your job, and it's fun to work. I just saw this girl run across Highway 17, and she's in congested traffic. It looks like she's dodging vehicles. So we're stopping her from jaywalking, this girl. What's up? Step over here in the shade. The reason I stopped you running across the highway right there. Where are you staying at?
I was in the guest house.
Are you ever been arrested?
Yeah.
For what?
DUI.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
You get stopped a lot?
I got stopped probably about a month ago when I was walking back and forth to the jail to go and see my boyfriend when he was over here at Chatham County. I only get stopped when I'm on 17.
You keep your hands out of your pockets for me. You have anything illegal on you?
No,
Don't touch your pockets. I just asked you.
Go ahead, Colin.
Someone on Highway 17 across from the guest house, a white female with a pink shirt. Are you banned from anywhere?
No.
Never been banned?
No. Never been in trouble with the cops other than That DUI that I got.
That was here in Savannah?
No, sir. That was in Fort Wentworth. But that was just because of some fact of who I had in the vehicle with me. Fort Wentworth had arrested him for stealing a police officer's car, impersonating a police officer, fleeing and eluding.
Where are you working?
I don't currently right now.
How are you living if you ain't working?
My mom and dad.
Oh. Mom and dad's better than I am. I'll put you out.
It's temporarily because I am going into the Coast Guard, so.
You are?
Yeah. But yeah,
So-
I gotta go back and take my ASVAB again because there's like a certain percentile that you have to score on it.
Why are you dating such a bad dude?
I was.
Military.
Was. Not anymore.
There must be a reason why you always get stopped on Highway 17, right?
Well, one day I got stopped 6 times just walking and it started down
Why do you think?
there.
Why do you think?
They said that it was because this road's predominantly known for prostitution.
You're putting yourself out here. I mean, get yourself in trouble, prevent you from joining the Coast Guard. It's hard to get in the Coast Guard.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not out here smoking dope or being a prostitute.
I didn't say you were.
I got a motor messed up.
Step back. Step back. What is that? What is that?
That didn't come from me.
Yeah, it did. It just fell from you. What is it?
Can one of you guys run a tag for me?
Oh, okay. Come on, step over here. What is that?
That's my hydrocodone.
Okay.
I have a prescription for that.
Where's it at?
It's at my house.
Step over here. Don't walk away from me. And now you're starting to be misleading, okay? You're gonna sit right there on that car, okay? You know it's illegal to carry.
Without it being in the bottle?
Well, how do I know you have a prescription?
Because I went to the emergency.
Didn't I just ask you if you have anything illegal on you? And now you lie to me and tell me that you don't have anything illegal, and then you lie to me again and say that didn't come from me.
I have the prescription bottle at my house.
When did you go to the hospital?
I went to the hospital.
Who's your doctor? What's your doctor's name?
I don't have a
You don't have a doctor?
doctor, no sir.
You
I
just
just went to the emergency room
For what?
because I have a toothache.
They gave you hydrocodone for a toothache.
They gave me hydrocodone, they gave me amoxicillin and ibuprofen, 800 milligrams.
All right, turn around and put your hands on that bar. Hold on to that for a second. Put your hands behind your back. What else do you have on you that's illegal?
Nothing.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
You're trying to go to the Coast Guard and you, come on now. This is not a good start. Look at it from where I'm coming from, okay?
I understand.
I'm a police officer. I stop you. First thing you say is I got popped for DUI
Yes, sir.
for drugs, right? Then you tell me your boyfriend's burglary, impersonating a police officer, and you lean over to knock your ants off your feet and boom. Do normal people carry hydrocodone, controlled substances, in cigarette containers in their clothes like that? Hidden. I don't. I go to the doctor, I get a prescription, I go home, take it in the bottle, and I take it when I need it. I don't carry it in cigarette box wrappers. See where I'm coming from?
Yes, sir. I do.
So what does this look like to you?
Me lying.
Several times, right?
Yes, sir. I apologize.
You apologize?
Yes, sir.
You got it. You know where the cage comes from? All right, Samantha, can you want to sit down right there on the curb? This hydrocodone, I mean, it's an epidemic over here. Anybody can tell the police that they have a prescription. If it's not carried in the prescription container, then it's no good. She's gonna be under arrest for possession of controlled substance and jaywalking.
Eddie, I'm going to jail. Crossing the street and possession of a controlled substance. Record Mama and tell her what's going on, please. Alright. Love you. Okay.
All right, Miss Samantha. I'm gonna have you walk over here, okay? All right. Let's walk over here. You okay? We'll see you in court tomorrow, and good luck with everything in the military, okay?
Thank you.
Hope that works out for you. And those ants got you. I mean, it is what it is. Those are police ants. All right. Well, good luck to you. Watch out for the man beds next time, all right?
I think for a lot of the new deputies fresh out of the academy, the transition into law enforcement can be a little bit tough and intimidating. And for myself, having that background coming from the Marine Corps has set myself a good foundation for a career in law enforcement. Okay, we've been dispatched to a call of a reckless driver. Apparently, complaint following a white vehicle and crashed into the side of the bridge and kept going. The complaint followed it into one of the local motels down here. We're going to see if we can find the vehicle and see what's going on with the driver. Where y'all going? Come on out. Where you going, bro? Come on out here, bro.
There's a prize put over here.
Come over here, man. Let me talk with you. What you mean, no? Come over here. Let me talk with you. Is that your car?
Yeah, it's not my car. The dude that just took over right now, that's his car.
Where's your car at?
I don't got a car.
You ain't driving no car? You got ID on you?
And US 41 South.
The dude that took that car right now, he just took off.
Wait him for a second. Over there.
Come here.
Stand over there.
Oh, man, what the hell is you, man?
What is it that you're not understanding about stand over here?
That's not my car.
Huh?
We're not
What are you not understanding about standing over here?
I'm done.
Okay? Now put your hands right here and don't move, all right? You want to be treated like this?
No.
Okay, then start listening. You understand me?
I understand.
All right. Keep your hands on the car. They move on the car, you go into the ground.
You got anything on you I need to know about?
No,
Get your hands back on the car.
I don't got nothing. This is not my
Yes
car.
or no? You have something on you I need to know about?
No.
You mind if I check?
Check.
Put your hands on top of your head. Put your hands on top of your head.
I don't got nothing.
On top of your head. But I understand that, but you're acting real nervous.
This is my car, mama.
Put your hands on top of your head.
Okay, this is not my car.
Put your hands. Put your hands on top of your head.
What the hell, man?
Here, I got it.
I got nothing, dog. It's not my car. Damn.
Watch them over there.
This is on.
I promise y'all, man, it's not my car.
You need to start listening when I tell you to do something. You understand?
Come on.
Well, stop acting like you don't know what I'm talking about then.
I understand you.
You're not putting your hands on top of your head and you're trying to pull away from me.
I'm not pulling for you, bro.
I don't know what his problem is. He's definitely under the influence of something.
It's not my
Now
car.
roll over on your knee. Roll that way.
That's not my car.
Bend this leg. Bend this leg. Bend your leg.
Stand up.
Bend your leg.
Just stand up.
That's what I'm doing that.
Come over.
Johnny, look here from that.
Come here.
Okay, listen. You drove this car up here, didn't you?
No.
Listen, don't lie to me.
My homeboy drove it over here and he took off right now.
What did he take off running for?
Because he's wanted.
No, you know what?
Okay.
You're lying because we've been sitting here watching this parking lot since you pulled in. We got a phone call about the car, and we've been watching it since you got out of that car.
You can.
Okay, so you need to start telling the truth because we're
I'll
sick of
tell
your
you
lies.
Where is he? Where is he?
He's right there. It's Dirty South.
Okay.
He was the only one that came.
I know that he's the only one that listen to me.
He's from Dirty
That's
South.
it. Let's go put him in some.
He's from
Who's
Dirty
that
South.
cage in
You
there?
want me to take you? You want me to take you?
No, I don't want you to take me because you're the one that was driving that car.
No, he's from Dirty South.
Hold on. Sit down.
He's from Dirty South.
Sit down.
Sit down. Put your feet in the car. Come on.
Yeah, man. What is you trying me, man?
This is the vehicle that matches the description of the one that we got in the call, being reckless on the road, driving all over the place. And this damage here looks, it looks fairly new. So this is probably what he damaged when he hit the bridge. You can see in plain view, he's got it looks like gin, some beer cans. They're half full. This one's completely full. Lord knows what else he has, but. Is this your car?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell me from the beginning what happened.
Was I had my yard over there charging it because basically I listened to the radio system because it helped put the battery down. talk. And basically, I went inside for a minute. I came back out, was gone.
So you went inside for what? You were hanging out outside with him?
Yeah.
Okay, you left the vehicle running to charge the battery.
Yeah.
You went inside to grab something?
To go to the bathroom real fast.
To go to the bathroom real fast? Yeah. When you came back out, the vehicle was gone?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. At no point in time you gave him permission to use the vehicle?
Because I don't allow people to drink and drive in any vehicle, you know?
Are you willing to press charges for the stolen vehicle? You want to press?
I don't press charges. Just it's a mistake. Because you know when you drink, you make mistakes. You know. I don't know.
Okay. Well, that's. I mean, you make mistakes by, maybe taking somebody's cigarette that you didn't have permission to take or something like that. Taking somebody's vehicle for a joyride when you have had quite a bit to drink. He's not only putting you at risk because, it's your vehicle.
Yeah. Anything he does with a vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, it could come back to you. He took off running. We would have known all we would have done was ran the VIN, but it came back to you. We would have been knocking on your door.
What I'm going to jail for? What I'm going to jail for?
Siéntate, ya te dije. Ya, please, haz caso.
Sit down.
Voy a sacar la mañana.
Watch your head. Watch your head. He is being charged with obstruction for disobeying. I told him to put his hands on his head. Obviously, we got something going on here. Something's wrong. There's crimes being committed. Apparently, there is a stolen vehicle. There is some drugs in the vehicle. There is open containers of alcohol in the vehicle. And it's quite frustrating when you don't get the cooperation from victims. I mean, he don't want to press charges. Apparently, it's a family member. And I can see where he's coming from. But, on our end, it's a little bit frustrating when you complete an investigation and all you have is a minor charge, but you get him off the street for a night, so that's a good thing.
132 in Bush, I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint, 132 in Bush, covers code 3. Being sent. 25.
Bad boys, what you want, what you gonna do? When Chevy comes come for you. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Moved out to Las Vegas about 26 years ago from a small town in Minnesota. Every chance I get, I try to go back, visit family and friends. Been a police officer with the City of North Las Vegas Police Department for about 4 years. I can't think of a better place to be a police officer than North Las Vegas. And 47.
Go ahead.
The Lily Ingolstadt, unregistered, silver New Yorker. This car is unregistered. I'm just gonna stop it, see if they have a valid temp tag.
Baker 3.
How you guys doing? You guys, this window go down? No? The door open? You just stay inside the car. You have your license, registration, insurance? No? Do you have this registered at all? Does that have like a temp tag or anything?
I got a 30-day.
Do me a favor, why don't you hop out for me?
I grab them once.
Okay, that's, the front passenger.
Right. Don't put your hands in your pockets or anything, all right? Just repoint right here. You're positive you don't have anything on you, right?
Yeah.
You're cool, just like that, right there. You're cool if I go in your pocket? I ain't gonna find nothing, right?
Nope.
Nothing touching.
All right, damn.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Pull away from me. Stop resisting.
All right.
You're gonna get tased. You understand me?
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Don't you move, Brandy. What is it that you had to pull away for and run so badly? If you reach for anything, you're gonna get hurt. You understand me?
Okay. I just got shot. My leg.
Well, you probably should have thought about that already, right?
Yeah.
You all right? You straight?
Yeah,
We're
I'm
done now,
straight.
right?
Yeah.
You done running?
Yeah.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm not reaching in my pocket.
Everything that you do is a sign of aggression.
Okay.
You continue to do that, you're gonna get hurt.
All right.
All right? We're cool. We're gonna work with you, but you can't be stupid anymore.
Okay.
What's in your pocket?
I got a gun.
A gun?
Yeah.
Don't you think that's pretty important?
I just got shot in the arm. I'm telling you, man. You hurt my
Is that
arm.
why you're carrying a gun?
Yeah. It's in this one. It ain't loaded in here.
Don't you think that's something important to tell police?
I didn't think I was gonna pull this
Do you have anything else on you?
No, sir.
Not even a little bit of weed?
No.
What you got? Okay. I'm gonna get you out of this mud, all right? Just sit on the stoop right here. You good now?
Yeah, you got my arm kind of bent.
Well, yeah.
Different way.
You're packing, you get ready to run from the police. I'm not gonna hug you and hold you tight and put you on the ground, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any extra magazines or any extra ammunition on you?
None of that.
Do you have a valid form of identification anywhere?
No.
You being from Arizona, is that truthful?
No.
Where are you from?
I'm from Las Vegas.
From where?
I'm from Las Vegas.
Born and raised?
Yeah.
Northtown?
No.
All right, we're gonna.
How old are you? 19.
Keep an eye on those.
Now, truthfully, what have you been arrested for?
Huh?
Because I know.
Have a concealed weapon.
Same thing, pretty much?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
In like April.
What city was that through?
Y'all. Northtown.
Northtown, huh? What was the disposition? What happened in court?
Huh?
What happened in court with that?
I gotta pay a fine.
You gotta pay a fine.
Yeah.
Very nice. Were you an adult or a juvenile when that happened?
All right, you have the right to remain silent, okay? Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed before questioning. Do you understand your rights?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's your name, man? What do they call you?
Little Nate.
Little Nate?
Yeah.
Is that what the girls call you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? How long have you known these ladies?
For not long.
How long?
Like not even that long.
What's not long?
Like a year and a half. Not even a year.
Not even a year?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you meet them?
Like on MySpace.
Where? MySpace?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did we stop you before?
Probably.
Little Nate G?
Yeah.
Did we stop you over in the 40 block?
Yeah.
Did you have a gun then?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was you?
That was us. What are you doing, man?
Nothing.
Huh?
Protecting myself.
Little Nate, how old are you now, man? You're still a juvie, right?
19.
You're 19 now. Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. How old were you last time we got you?
Like 18.
Oh, yeah, you were. That's right. That's right. What leg did you get shot in?
I got shot in my side.
In your side. Who are you guys beefing with right now?
I don't even know.
You don't know? Just anybody that rolls up on you, wanting to hurt you, you got your protection for the most part? I understand you got to protect yourself. Okay, I understand that. But if you're dealing with the police, do not have that with you. Do not have that gun, all right? Okay, as of right now, you're going to be charged with the resisting arrest, okay? Obstructing. And I need to find out the status of the gun. If it's not stolen, then we're probably going to just end up charging with carrying a concealed weapon, all right? Or possession of unregistered firearm, okay? All right.
I literally thought he had some kind of narcotic on him. I think that he was in possession of it again. He kept reaching for his left hand even when we were tussling on the ground.
Yeah, even on the stop, I initially stopped the vehicle. He was fidgeting. Kept fidgeting with his phone, kept fidgeting with his front pockets, his waistband.
And he was almost too polite. He wanted to get rid of us as soon as possible.
Yeah, he's going to jail for felony charge and a couple of misdemeanor charges.
Des Moines is a very family-oriented community. People are always waving, saying hi, asking how you're doing. It has that Midwest feel to it as far as everyone's nice and polite. Coming from a very small community, it was family-oriented. You knew everyone around you, and I think Des Moines has the same kind of feel to it.
Going to an assault that just occurred. Apparently a couple neighbors got in a fight, and one called in and the other one's apparently going to be around here looking for a white male that's not wearing a t-shirt.
Check this guy right here in the garage.
Hey! Hands! Don't play this game. Turn around. What are you just hiding right there?
Actually, to be honest with you, I threw it.
Weed.
Water pipe bomb in there.
Throwing a bunch of stuff. You threw what?
There's a water bong in there.
Central car, around 1100 Locust, go advise.
What's this?
733.
A marijuana pipe.
What's going on down the street, or what's going on down there with your neighbors?
Nothing.
Nothing?
He come over here.
What happened to your face?
Well, he proceeded to just get up and not like what I was saying at my place and insisted and punched me. Knocked me clear in, down up under there and was gonna take over me, you know.
And what was this all about?
Actually, sir, to be honest with you, I was gonna open that back window up and I didn't want to pop the screen. I just wanted to pull the window through. No sense getting the screen all broke loose. And he insisted.
Man, you've been drinking a lot today. So what's this all about?
I mean, not a lot, but a couple beers.
So what's this all about? Hey, what's this all about?
Nothing. I don't even know the man. It's the first time I met him in my life.
Howdy. What's going on?
Well, hit me from behind, kind of stumbled me, then he came and hit me again, and I fell down, and he started kicking me and hit me again, and told me I'm not supposed to have any ideas.
And where do you live?
Right here.
Okay.
Next house.
You don't live here?
No.
So this all happened over here?
Yeah.
About what?
About me making a suggestion about how to take out those windows, because he wanted air.
So this is all about you making a suggestion
right. He
for
said,
windows.
Right. Okay. And he kept saying, "This is my house. This is my house. Don't tell me how to do things." And I said, "Okay, man, no problem." So I went back to getting ready to do what I was, what he asked me to do.
Yep.
And so I did that, and then he came up and hit me from behind.
From behind. Where did he hit you? In the back of your head?
Right here. First hit was here. These came afterwards. When I was on the ground.
Turn around. So the scrapes, how did you get scraped back here? When you fell down? Or what?
Where?
Oh, you got one in the back of your head where you got blood. Are you
Well, because I was up against whatever on the floor and whatever's up against the wall.
How did he get a scrape on his nose?
On his what?
How did he get a scrape on him?
As a matter of fact, that's what it was behind. Because he tied off. There's a 2x4, a piece of a 2x4 that went across the top of that window.
Yep.
But it was above the window. He pried it off, and it hit him in, the nose.
That wasn't from you?
That's where he got his bloody nose from. And I guarantee you that 2x4 is still laying there.
And that wasn't from you?
No, hell no. Look, I ain't got nothing on my knuckles except my blood.
Stay in here and hang out, okay? All right. How'd you get a scrape on your nose?
Just right there.
You got that scrape from him?
Yeah, that's what this is over it. He insisted I pulled that board out of there on taking that back screen off. And I wanted to come on the inside and take the window out.
And that's how you got a scrape on your nose?
Yeah.
So then how did he get his injuries?
I grabbed him and tackled him down. I said, made it like a citizen's arrest on his ass.
A citizen's arrest?
Well, he can't do that on my own property.
Weren't you guys both over here talking about that? You invited him over here. Weren't you guys?
I didn't invite him.
What did you guys do before this?
About him going to get the beer and all
what
that?
else?
Nothing else.
Did you invite him over here with his tools?
No, he kept going. I said I'd go in the house and get a drill gun. I tried to stall it off because I was going to go get mine, but he was insisting on seeing what kind of drill I had, trying to check everything, take inventory. He was overbearing.
So then when you decided to make the citizen's arrest, that's when you what?
Tackled him down and dragged him out and get out of my house and off my property, and I drew a line out there. That was it.
From you tackling him, he got all cut up?
I don't know how cut up he is, if he's done something.
Well, he got blood all over him.
That's mine.
That's your blood from that?
Yeah, because I was over the top of him.
So all that blood,
down.
all the blood on him is from that little scrape.
It was just dripping all over, and I didn't want to move or get off the top of him. My blood was dripping all over the man.
This is the shirt. This is the shirt that has all your blood on it.
There's a lot more, but I went up to the faucet and cleaned up too.
There isn't hardly any blood on that compared to what he's got all over him.
It's just drips, though.
Hey,
I'm going to jail on my own property, and he's not. I don't understand it.
Yep.
How could that happen?
What do you mean, how could that happen?
I mean, I don't have a right to defend my own property. A man's going to insist on breaking through my back screen and punch me in the mouth, and I can't take him down? Well, America then. That's ridiculous.
Sit down.
I'm sorry, but I'm serious.
I'm not going to play this game.
No, if you can't defend your own property in America, what country can you? I want to go there. I know you're doing your job. I give my heart to you. You guys are out there. But that's that's what I feel. If you pulled up and seen that, you would take that man and tell him he ain't allowed over on this side of the street.
You want me to tell him he's not allowed on the side of the street? I'll be happy to tell him.
I don't own that street. He's allowed that whole alley. That's a right of way. Never mind, man. I'll do my time proudly.
All right. You saw that right on the table, and then once we got him into custody, I found this in his pocket, and you found that where he hit it in the wall. I searched all the other stuff. So we take him for assault causing bodily injury, possession of Schedule 1 for marijuana, and possession of drug paraphernalia too.
Yep. Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Here we go, boys, again. Going to jail.
He just needs to know if someone's offering him help, maybe to take their advice instead of getting angry when they say something that he doesn't like. All right.
Yep.
Right now what we did is coming down the east side of town here and saw a known prostitute enter into one of the rent-by-hour motels with a male companion. They saw us drive by and kind of did a shoulder look and hurried in there. Well, I was able to identify the male based on his license plate and shows that he's got a warrant locally here. So we've got another unit coming our way. We're going to head over there and knock on the door, try and talk to them and see what they're up to in there. David 375. We're going to be making contact at number 4. Spokane Police, come to the door. Right now, he's probably more worried about being in here with this young lady than his warrant at this point. Come on out here, man. Yeah, get your hand out of your pocket for me. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back and relax. Okay. Where's the young lady? Where's the young lady?
She's in the bathroom.
Okay. Where's your ID at, man?
It's in my pocket.
Okay, which pocket?
In my wallet.
Okay, where's that at? Right here or in the back pocket?
Back pocket.
Okay. What's your name? You know you got a local warrant? 375. Can you ship that warrant? Luke's in custody. Who's this young lady?
Her name's Becky.
Becky, come on out of the bathroom. Come on out here. What are we doing? Why don't you have a seat there? Are you renting this room? No? Who's renting the room? What are we doing here? Okay. Well, how come you guys were hiding? He wouldn't answer the door until I told him we were coming in, and then you decided to hide in the bathroom until I call you out and know that you were here already. Somebody else in there? Why don't you come on out? Have a seat right there on the stairs for me. Spokane Police Department! I know you're inside there. I know there's other people in there. Right now, you need to come out with your hands up, one at a time. We're not leaving. Come out with your hands up.
Turn around.
Turn around and walk backwards. You got her, Conrad?
This way.
Bring the bag. Come with us. Go ahead and take her, Dodson.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Hands back here. Right there. Turn around. Walk backwards to me. Watch the threshold there. Hands behind your back.
Who else is in there?
There's one more person in there.
Who's got the dope in there?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay. Where is it? He's got it? How much? Is he eating it?
I don't know how much.
Is he eating it?
I don't know what he's doing with it. He's been hiding his shop.
Okay. What's he trying to, has he been trying to act like he wants to get rid of it? She's saying just White, possibly Kevin. Kevin, come on out. Hand on your head, walk backwards. Just keep on him, I'll cover. I'll take him. Keep walking backwards. Keep your hands up, man. Keep coming. Keep coming.
get back on here so he needs to watch the room.
You and I both know that there's drugs in there. There's 4 people refusing to come out of the bathroom.
I feel you.
And I have a feeling that's where it's going to be. Okay, so...
I've already told the other officer that drove off where all the drugs were at in that bathroom.
Okay, well, I'm looking for some cooperation as to who I can say this belongs to. So when I write up my affidavit in my report, when we find it, that I can say that I've got information that this belongs to so-and-so, so that somebody that is in there because of a warrant, not because of drugs, doesn't get hit with it.
All right, so those drugs and all the needles and all the pipes and everything that was in there belongs to one person, and that is Pepe.
Which one is he?
The one in the red with the hat.
Okay. Where was all that stuff when I knocked on the door?
Getting all gathered up and stashed away, I guess.
Where was it?
On him.
Everything was on him? So he's the dealer. Pepe is. Okay, and so you came here to buy from him.
I've been hanging out all day. I helped him pay for the room for today.
Okay. So you came here, but your purpose was to come here and buy from him?
Oh, yes.
Not from somebody else?
No, from
Okay.
Pepe.
So you're going to get it from him. And what did he do with it while you guys were hiding in there?
Stashing it in the bathroom.
Where at?
In the washcloth above the toilet.
Okay.
In the green cleaning thing between the toilet and the wall.
All right, why don't you go ahead and slide back. First place I'm going to check is where our witness told me I'm going to find stuff, which is right up here. And see, now we're getting quite a few big rocks here. This is the first place that she said we'd find stuff. Looks like we got a couple of pills, and who knows what these are. We'll have to find out, identify those. But here we've got what looks like some crystal meth, quite large rocks. Is exactly what she said we'd find in here. All right, well, here's the deal, okay? You and I both know there's a lot of drugs in that room right now. Okay, so if you want to give me any information as to who it belongs to or take responsibility if it belonged to you, then that will make things easier.
I don't know anything that's in there.
You don't know anything in there? What was going on in the bathroom?
People hiding.
Huh?
People hiding, that's about it.
Okay. All right, well, these folks are going to talk to you here real quick. Just try and get one little misdemeanor warrant off the street. And we got a ton of drugs out of there. 4 people arrested on it, and probably a lot more charges to come here.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Phoenix 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047 can transmit on 4316.
It's the new show from J.J. Abrams that everyone's talking about, Alcatraz.